Next up, we've got Cloud Secret Manager. Introduction to Cloud Secret Manager. Secret Manager provides a secure and centralized way to store and manage sensitive credentials like API keys and tokens. So instead of embedding secrets directly in code or configuration files, this service ensures that credentials are kept in a dedicated, managed storage solution within GCP. And since secret management is critical for security, this kind of topic could appear on the exam. It's important for cloud architects to know about. So secrets stored in Secret Manager are encrypted at rest, meaning they are automatically protected without requiring additional configuration. The service also supports fine-grained access control, allowing you to define which users and services can retrieve or modify specific secrets. And by centralizing this management of secrets, Secret Manager helps to reduce accidental exposure and prevents unauthorized access. Applications can securely fetch secrets when needed without storing them in less secure locations. We'll go over an example of that shortly. And beyond storage and access control, Secret Manager also provides auditing, versioning, and secret rotation. That's one of the great things about it. Auditing allows teams to track access and modifications to these secrets for security and compliance. And versioning ensures that older secret values remain accessible when needed. And automated rotation can help to update credentials without manual intervention. So this is one of those services in GCP that is a best practice to use. You should know about it. But in reality, not a majority of teams using GCP are probably using it. It's probably not being widely leveraged in GCP, but it is a best practice and therefore considered something that cloud architects in GCP should know about, and therefore there's a good chance that it could show up on the exam. Okay, so let's go over an example of Secret Manager in action with an app on Cloud Run. Suppose we have an application running in Cloud Run that needs to authenticate an external API to fetch stock data. So instead of hard coding the API key in the application or storing it in plain text, we can store it securely in Secret Manager. Let's look at how this works. First, we add the API key as a secret in Cloud Secret Manager. This ensures that the key is encrypted, centrally managed, and only accessible to authorized accounts and services. Next, in our Cloud Run deployment, we configure an environment variable that we call stocks API key. But instead of assigning a plain text value, we reference the secret that is stored in Secret Manager. This means that Cloud Run doesn't actually store the key. It just knows where to retrieve it securely when needed. Now, when the application needs to authenticate with the stock trading API, it retrieves the API key dynamically. In this example code, it does this by calling the environment variable, os.getEnv, and then the name of the environment variable. This allows the application to use the key without ever exposing it in the source code. So to ensure security, access to the secret is controlled by a service account with the secret accessor role, as indicated in the upper right-hand corner of the code snippet. And so only workloads with this permission can retrieve the secret. That prevents unauthorized access. This approach has several benefits. Secrets are never hard-coded or stored in plain text. They are resolved dynamically at runtime. This reduces the risk of accidental exposure. The system also follows the principle of least privilege, which we've talked about previously, ensuring that only necessary resources can access the secret. And finally, all access to secrets is logged, making it easy to audit and track usage. in this use case. So by handling secrets this way, we keep the credentials secure while allowing Cloud Run to access them when needed. And it's a practical way to manage sensitive credentials in a cloud native environment, like in this case with Cloud Run. All right, that was our introduction to Secret Manager.